Hey, it's Johnny. Look at what we got going on today. Mifine high power headlamp, 3X Cree T6. That's not the model. We're looking at this one right here. That's not the model. They got different models on the outside of this box. This is what we're going to be looking at. We're going to get this out and get into it. Right out of the get-go. Right here. There's a nice cleaning cloth. I'm telling you, I've done a few headlamps so far, and I believe this is the first lens cloth that I've ever gotten with a headlamp. So that's pretty handy right there. Nice move. User guide. There's the model that we're going to be looking at. Of course, you look at that and you see 3 bulbs. You already know you're going to run into a multi-function light. Real quick look for you tech savvies. There's the specs up top. There's your features. You might want to pause this because I'm not going to stay there very long. Applications. Package included. Extra notes. We're going to get this thing pulled out and check it out ourselves. Alright. Look at all this. Alright. Quick run through. I am looking at a car charger USB port. Have not seen that in a headlamp system. There's the specs. See if I can, there we go. Just for you that want to see it. Here is your USB charging cord. This end will go on the unit. We'll talk about that in a second. Here's your wall charger with indicator light. As I recall, red when it's charging, turns green whenever it is charged. They advise you don't leave it charging after it turns green. Just try to be in a position to where you can monitor it and unplug it whenever it turns green. But I've had them charging all night before and I've never had an issue. You know, it's been green for hours. So, like I said, I've never had a problem. Here is the Mifine. These are 18650, 18650, 18650 batteries. They look like a large AA is actually what they look like. These rechargeable batteries. I have some in some regular flashlights and I really like them. Now let's look at the light itself. Get all our goodies out of the way. Let's check this bad mamma jamba out. I'm looking at I'm going to guess is our power switch up here on top. You can see the bulbs in there. And they're not actually, I don't think they actually call them bulbs. They're, the Cree T6. Feels like aluminum housing here. Just trying to give you a good look at it. Here's your front of your hat or your head. This is the front of the lamp right here. And yep, clicks down into a 90-degree position, goes in clicks, which can be adjusted with a Phillips screwdriver to tighten it up if you had to. We're going to get this powered up in a second and see exactly what our modes are, but going along the side you see the power cord, clip, back here, clip, comes back to your power box where your batteries are going to go. And on the power box, there should be your port to recharge it. So you just plug that in with your wall charger or your USB in the car into here, and it recharges those rechargeable batteries. Keyring loop, looks like some loop attachment for something to hook to. I'll see if I can figure out what you would put there, how you would take advantage of that. Padded right here. Here's a look at the top, sides, stylish. Not light, but really not that heavy. Just heavy enough to feel quality. I mean, I guess if I'm going to explain it, it's not like a real lightweight plastic where you think, you know, it just feels cheap. It don't feel cheap. All this actually feels, I mean, pretty sturdy, pretty well made. That's your only give point right there. But we're going to get this thing powered up and see exactly what we got going and go through our modes, figure this out together. Wanted you to see this. Remember the padded back? It's like a rubber deal. Just pops off that seal ring. Yeah, that exposes our batteries, or our battery compartment. And then whenever you put it back, it just goes right back in those grooves right there to keep it sealed up. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it's 4 modes we got here. Center is the very first mode, your first light, and we will get this out in the dark and see how this performs outside the best we can. So first click, our first mode, just the center light. Second click, just the outside lights is the second click. Just these two. Center one's off. So your 2 smaller ones on the outside's on. Third mode, all 3 of them on the third mode. Fourth is all 3 of them on strobe. It doesn't look like it's an alternating. It just looks like it's just a flat strobe. And off. So, center, just the outsides, all 3, strobe. Real easy switch too. It's a real comfortable, easy clicking switch. All right, that's what we got. That's from the side. I'll try to get focused in a little better for you. There we go. From the front, you can see, clicks down, adjusts. It'll even adjust up in the air or straight in field of view. But we will get this outside, and we will give this a shot, seeing just how well it shines outside. Nice, comfortable 1-inch wide band. And you get your band up top. Here's the adjustment, the buckle. But feels pretty comfortable. Doesn't feel awkward at all. Alright, here we are getting charged. Fully plugged in to the battery box. Plugged into the wall. Red indicator light. And whenever it does get fully charged, this will turn green just like that whenever it's fully charged. So we're going to get charged up for this evening and see just how well we do out in the dark. Okay, we're going to go through the modes here. This will be our first. This is the center beam. Looking down the street, you can see it shine off the house. 4 houses down, which is a good 400 feet or so. That's the first. There's a second beam. That's just the outsides. This is all 3 together, and then the strobe. So in a close, here's the first. Holds a decently tight beam. That's just your outside, so it fogs out more, covers more of an area. There's all 3, so it covers more of an area, but it's a real bright beam. And then your last is the strobe. Final assessments, opinions. I like it. I've reviewed a handful of these things so far. I reviewed one with just the 2 outside lights, and I was hoping I'd get one like this, and I ended up getting one of these. But everything that comes with it, the car USB, your cords, the wall charger, the rechargeable batteries, and as good as this light works, I think it's a real nice product for the price. I definitely go with it. Compared to a lot of the other ones out there, I think this one's more towards worth the value of what you're spending on a headlamp. So I'd spring for the extra with the 3 lights and and all, but it's well constructed. It's comfortable when it's on. I mean, it's protected. It's got the rechargeable batteries, so I really don't see how you can go wrong. I like it. It's a good buy.